Welcome to Project Ozone 2, Kappa Mode, Episode 17. I think today is going to be an RFTools Dimension episode, specifically trying to work towards making a dragon world. However, I also expect to get wildly sidetracked. Going to my general AE2 storage here, if we search for Dimlet, we will see a whole whack of stuff. And the most interesting here, Rarity. Whoops, you can't type Y when you're looking over stuff. You gotta hit that. I think it's like a search. If you hit Y while hovering, it's trying to look for that item or something. Search nearby chests or something like that. So Rarity 6. This is important. These two. And this one. That's fine. See how nice that is to be able to search all these Dimlets in AE2? That is actually the main reason I've slowly started using the general storage. You can see we're mostly all green here. I've started putting my items, my return items, now go to this chest, which then get imported in and sucked into the general storage. This is still, of course, my main input pouch. You can see my logistics pipes. Output pouch has been retired, replaced with the AE2 one. This is still my main input from my logistics pipes ordering system. And like I discussed last episode, this system can see the old system plus the new one. But the Dimlets, you can see, is much uglier to search. I don't even think you can search. Yeah, you can't even search Rarity. Then you might ask, why are all these items here? Why are you not hitting B on the keyboard? And why are you not flipping your toolbar? Well, this traveler's belt here, this feature kills you. When you're in an RFTools dimension and it's collapsing because you can't feed enough power to it, this keeps you alive. But if you hit B, you die instantly. And then you got to try to go in and get your stuff, and you don't have any good armor and all your stuff's in there. It's horrifying. I had to make, I don't know how many of these things to actually get my gear. It was a terrible experience. So now we just, we keep that off while we're doing dimension stuff. Actually be smart to put it right here. Also, I've been finding some pretty cool cows, fluid cows, when I've been doing all these dimension buildings. So that's fun. Powering RFTools Dimensions. I don't think I really talked about these reactors. I'm not super happy with them. I got one here that was originally built for AE2 plus all the other machines. It's right in front of me. When it's running full tilt, it's like 166,000 RF a tick. I've been told I need to be using solar panels. This one Dimlet dimension, 1.5 million RF a tick. So that's costly. If we take that guy who's kind of retired right now, I realized he's not very good. Let's clear that. That's annoying to look at. I've kept him for the sole purpose because here's the other dimension I want to talk about. Let's take that guy out. If we stick this guy in, we've got this guy connected directly to this battery, so this battery is able to just get destroyed. You know, that thing's asking for tons of power. It's going to eat lots of power. Of course, my reactors can't keep up. This dimension here is just for kind of stress testing the system. Is kind of why I'm keeping it. I've infused this Dimlet workbench here. I'll talk about later. But the dimension inscriber, let's extract this guy. So I looked up a couple guides. I think MC Jetty on his GitHub. He actually kind of shows you how to make a bit of a default world. You know, you can use like default materials. This is a mining dimension, you know, flat Dimlet, a single controller type. I got a biome or a plains biome. So it's a mining dimension. But I also gave it, normal sky. I gave it strong mobs and brutal mobs because look at the maintain cost, minus 500%, minus 300% RF a tick to make it a little cheaper to run. And then number gives it, it's like a randomizer. I've been using dimensions, 0, 1 through 4 to make different dimensions. This is just another one. So that's fine. The more pieces you give it, especially if they're kind of cheap pieces, which is part of the reason why I think this dimension is so expensive at 1.5 mil, because I only gave it 2 Dimlets, and they were like make strong mobs, and I gave myself weakness to try to make, you know, the cost of it cheaper. Just define dimensions, take them apart. You get these pieces. Okay, let's grab these three. We got damage, lapis, and haste. They're all rarity 4. I've never played much with dimensions, and this is by far the most I've ever played with it. That's kind of why I'm so excited. But if I throw these 4 in, supposedly, if you put something rare in, you get a better chance of getting something rare out. So you can't just put garbage in. But I don't want to put in, you know, rarity 6 because these are really special, and I don't want to put in rarity 5s because they were kind of good as well. So we have a feature, huge liquid orbs dimlet, rarity 1. Okay, so that's a fail. Let's take it apart. What happens? So you get these pieces. You can see it's actually a pretty trash output, right? Like the rarity's not good. The feature controller could be interesting. I don't think I've ever made one of those yet. But if I'm trying to make a dragon, which is kind of the whole goal here, we can see it's rarity 6. So I can't make a dragon dimlet. And you can't see a recipe either by clicking on it. I'm pretty sure I have all the pieces except for the rarity piece I don't have. See how it says rarity 0? I need a rarity 6. And I need a syringe. I need a syringe here from RFTools with dragon DNA. So that's fine. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, so all those pieces, I think I gotta give it like a top, you know, like an advanced energy module. I'm pretty sure here I actually have most of the pieces, so that's fine. I don't know why I kept those. Must have been for crafting, but we can do researching. Purple sky, filtered dimlet, and cyan colored glass or something clay. After they get researched, they go into the A2 system chest here. So that's cool. The workbench I've infused to 100%. I got this diffuser with the shards that you can find in these dimensions, the ore, this stuff here. You can get shards. So I've infused this machine, which should give me better chances of getting rarity 6 to make this dragon dimlet. But I've also infused the builder, and apparently that's what makes the cost a lot cheaper. So not only are the components I've used pretty generic, and I've given them, you know, the strong mobs to buff, I've also got an infused dimension builder. So this cost is very affordable now. It's only 20,000 as opposed to that other dimlet that was 1.5 mil. Let's take a risk here. No, not there. Let's take a risk right here. Let's get a rarity 6. Please. Oh my goodness. Right off the roll, we have that. This is the advanced energy module. I'm assuming you need the advanced memory. It's too bad it doesn't tell you how to make this. You can kind of surmise you're going to need the advanced pieces, I believe. So that's cool. Those pieces. I'm actually going to store those here. And I'm not actually going to break down these wither dimlets, because maybe I'm going to want those. Let's put those back in the system for safekeeping. I think if I would not have infused this to 100% chance, I would have had a pretty low chance of getting a rarity 6 module out of there. So you can see from the dialing device all the machines that I've made. A couple of the dimensions I started naming, but they're all kind of destroyed. If I was to teleport to most of these, I think all of these actually, besides, you know, this one, which is right behind me, I would die because they're not powered, except for dimension 36. I dial it once as a precaution, so I don't accidentally step into that and get teleported to a collapsed world. But we can see dimension 36 should be online. But just to be extra safe, we got our phase fields all powered up. So here's the glorious dimension. I probably could try to give it a daylight time dimlet, so I'm not doing all this nonsense at night. Well, we got carrots. I don't give it a dimlet on features, so sometimes there's massive orbs that show up, or those tendrils. This looks pretty basic, so I guess it didn't give me anything, which is fine. I would come in here, And I throw the item frames in. I got my unknowns. I got a digit 6 for randomizing things. I got a sheep rarity 2. And yeah, so these are pretty junk. I watched a lot of Twitch, YouTube, you know, etc. And I probably did this for I don't know how many hours. I think my last video I was on day counter, like, you know, 1980 or something, I want to say. Hey, who's doing that? Whatever the day counter is there. Since last episode, I've basically been running around these dimensions trying to find rarity 6s. We go tap, tap, tap. And, you know, whatever. Light gray. And then, of course, we've got our AE2 pouch, which we can tell these items to go back. If I hit F9 here, we're right inside of a chunk. We got our digital miner. What I was also doing was, got my Tesseract. I actually have it set to just this ore, the shard ore. We can hit, I think, reset. We're silk touching. I guess it does a count right away, and it says, hey, you know what, you got this many. You got 50 some. What are the odds? I'm going to look through here and learn how to make a dragon. Placing item chaos, pigment and blood rage. Don't let them see you eating pork. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, ritual of draconic resurrection allows you to summon the ender dragon. To set it up, you will need the following items. 150 blocks of 0, interesting. That is just... Oh yeah, they're strong too, aren't they? I'm like, why is he taking so many arrows to the face? You'll know it's working when you see the heart's energy targeting the charged draconian. Now stand back and watch the magic happen. You only do this ritual once per heart, so you best make the most of it. Oh, I see. So you got to min-max everything. So the reason I'm going to have to do that too. So the whole reason, talk about tangents here, but the whole reason I'm trying to make this dragon world is because I need the awakened draconium, which you can see is going to be costly with hearts. If you can only do 4 to 16 at a time. Of course, the only reason I want to get charged draconium or awakened draconium is for this crafting table here, the dire crafting table, because of all this nonsense. I would really love to make one of these awakened, not awakened, what are they called? Dislocators? The enhanced charm of dislocation. So that'll be right around the corner. Nope, never mind. Blue gem. I gotta get to Neptune. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do here yet. Actually, before I get too carried away, I gotta make sure I can even make this silly ritual. Uh-oh. What's it called? Resurrection? Ooh. Game over. GG. Morale is at an all-time low. And that's probably... Oh god, it kills me. Aha! With sheer will. Oh no. Stop. With sheer will and determination, I have done it. Da, 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 da. Ooh, is there no boss? Do they just give up? That is a bummer, I'll say, for sure, for sure. And you can't even see it on the map. Here's another one. Prepare to be disappointed. What on earth is going on? Why does my day counter say 1978? Did I go back in time? My day counter is in the 2000s. Have I went back in time because I'm so far from Earth? How does space work? I can't believe they didn't take the effort to fix the textures. This would not fly in a modern day mod pack. Well, flying through these is... You cannot be serious. Something ain't right. I'm gonna have to do this off stream because something does not seem right here with what's going on. These in here, I have no clue what's getting made. Chicken, whatever. Okay, inscribe. So how does this work? Material default, but then we also want... So we're going to get rid of these, so it's going to cost more because we're putting in the effect none in. And then we got planes. So I'm going to do magical. And then we're going to do Neptune just to see. And we're going to train flat. This one, this one, this one, this one. I don't think I'm going to use lakes anymore. So this says it has to go before the thing that you want. So before the thing that I want is tendrils. And we're warning there's too many biomes for magical. Too many biomes. Okay, so we can't do that. So we just do this. Okay. And then feature origin. I don't know what that means. Origin. Okay, so let's store that into here. And then pop this guy into here. Now let's just prematurely move all these up, hit B, get rid of the thing that will kill me. Put that here. Grab y'all out of here. Okay, so this dimension costs 2 mil. So she's pricey. We are losing energy. I don't understand how this thing's charging right now. Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's see if the let's see if this phase generator can keep me alive. Dimension 37. I'm positive it can. We're gonna be taking lots of hits though. So at least it gives you like a little bit of time to do things. Look at all that. Look at all that goodness. This is way faster than the digital miner. What is this? A Neptune surface block. It would be cool though actually to vein mine this to see... Oh, no, no, no! I almost sent my remote orderer. No way. Did I just game the system? Did I just literally game the system? That's insane. I took a lot of L's tonight. A lot of losses, but be really careful with this darn force field generator that way. That'll ruin your day real quick. Pay attention to that. What did I need it for? Oh yeah, for those. Can be used to stabilize mob spawners. Okay, that's fine, but basically I only needed just to get... What am I trying to do again? This is what I need, is this resurrection stone. Like, right away to make a dragon dimension. Plus these mob souls. I don't know how to get those yet either. Well, let's stick this system here. It's state of the art. Whoop. And let's try to double. Wow. I wish I knew that earlier. I rely a lot on NEI, and it doesn't tell you the whole story, does it? Can I get away with a Wyvern sword? Okay, where can we go to fight the... If not, I can bail. Oh no, he's gonna break my way out of here. And he's gone. Is this a game of chase now? What's going on? Come here, you. You're too fast for me. I was gonna fight two of them, but that is horrifying to watch. Ooh, 3 stars though. You know what? Good enough. So I should probably make like a Draconic mob grinder then, is what you're saying. I buy that. That makes sense. Probably don't put it right next to the exit out of here though. Cool. Reaper. No lapis? Oh. Yeah, you're right. What did I get? Reaper something on here? Reaper... Bane Anthrop... Oh, Reaper 4. No, 5. 4. So you can literally just take that off? But can you add it? This is such a weird mechanic. Sharpness 4. You can like farm enchants like this. This is extremely overpowered. So we will stick this here. And I forgot to make more of those typesets. Hopefully that's enough. So we shift right clicked. We got this thing. Throw some more books down. Add when you've got kind of an inkling. So if we keep one of them here as a backup, so we got 2 Reaper 4s, so then I can stick them together, get a Reaper 5. I don't think something's working. I got my first one, my zombie soul. Well, at this rate, I might as well just go and kill like a bunch of endermans or something. Come here, you. I need like a mob farm. Oh, you can block this thing? Oh no. Get away from my portal, actually. Why do I spawn them literally right next to the portal? Not very smart, is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is my health so low? Okay, that is a way better sword. Are you saying me spawning next to the portal is funny? I think it's really dumb. Nice. Resurrection. Cool. Oh, we can kill squids and horses even. Interesting. That carrot is something else. You know what? I never picked this thing up either. I probably should address it. I don't want it to get deleted or something silly. Okay, so we got the resurrection guy in the middle. And what else? I forget everything. A glowstone in the corner. Glowstone in the corner. And they said something about symmetrical looks nice, but basically it's gap 2 and then the corners are gapped 1. Okay, so I got lots of power. I probably have to have this here though for it to heal the sword. I got the bow. I should be able to kill this guy no problem, but I want to make sure that I get at least a couple of these syringes filled up. Alrighty, so just... Oh. Oh, there you go. Oh my goodness. That's a color. Don't tell me I can't fly this fast, though. Are you gonna sit down for a second? Or do I gotta do some damage to him first? I'm actually kind of surprised how hard it is to Oh, you got a left click. 50%. Okay. I was trying to right click for the longest time and shift right click. I guess I gotta just give him the old stab. 60%. Okay, good. You know, it might take me a little longer to figure things out, but whoop, eventually I get there. 90%. One more. 100%. I wonder how much this dimension is going to cost in RFTools. Okay, 100%. I just needed a strategy. Now I actually know what I'm doing. Wow. Hey, another egg. Well, that's fun. Yoink. 3 zombie pigment. Okay, so we can dimlet this guy. We're going to break it. Okay, so we got the base part, and then the mob type. How do you know? Do you just shift click and it goes into the right spot? Okay. And then if I shift click that, it goes into the right spot. So for curiosity, oops, we know we don't want those pieces. So let's return those. Let's grab 6, and then let's grab an advanced one. The one thing that I don't know, though, is the advanced memory. If we go here, we put the energy in, and then shift click this into the right spot. How do you know? I don't want to screw this up, but I also want to know the difference between regular and advanced. Well, nothing happens there, so let's put the good one in. Okay, that's the output. That makes sense. I just didn't realize that. So I've created the mob dragon dimlet. Pretty cool stuff. So I actually got to save this dimension because it's Neptune for blue gems. I don't want to get rid of it. However, this guy I can take apart. Okay, so this is just junk. The normal material, normal liquid. And then we do a default controller that's going to be Biome. It's going to have a dragon in it. And it's going to have normal weather, time. I don't know if the order matters. There's too many biomes. Okay, so we don't want this controller. I think I've mentioned it before, but I may have cut the footage. You have to be very careful when working around some mods with Tinker's tools. I'm very cautious now to not right-click with a Tinker's pickaxe when doing this, because it will crash on basically every RFTools machine, Mine Factory machines, and other ones. So I just kind of try not to do it. I don't think the order matters, so let's try that. We'll call this guy Dragon, and we'll store it. Okay, so that looks like it's very expensive, which could be problematic for me. I was hoping it would be cheaper. That's like 50 mil. Oh my goodness. Well, this was a fun little science experiment that kind of ended with a sizzle. I'm going to have to put some thought into power here because I'm told I should use solar panels, but I kind of wanted to get the Dragon, to get the Autocraft, to get the EMC to duplicate the solar panels, but I guess I just got to make them.